Hello! Coach Marks here with another workout. And I've had a lot of requests for this one. The bag workout, the boxing day, the kickboxing day. Lots of people are asking me for it. I'm going to do a quick demo on a few rounds on how to utilize our boxing day if you do or don't have any equipment. Of course, if you have boxing, some type of a bag, use it. If not, grab a pillowcase, throw clothes in the pillowcase, have somebody hang it, have somebody hold it, somebody can hang it. If you hang a towel over something where it's draped over, you can still do a lot of these techniques in the towel. Or you can just straight up shadow box. I'll do a few techniques into the bag, and I'll do a few techniques to you so you can see. All right, so we start off with a warm up on Boxing Day. Normally we just start throwing some punches forward. So what I'm gonna have you do is get in a quarter squat and just real easy, throw some punches forward. Okay, straight punches. And then some uppercuts, do a little bit of a squat, and we're also getting some mobility in those shoulders. Throw some hooks, and you see that I'm twisting at the hips, twisting the trunk, pivoting the foot, just throwing those elbows up, straight across, just warming up the body. Another thing I like to do is big hip knee to the outside. Opens the hip up. Think hip, knee to the outside. Then you can squat, do the same thing. I call it a sumo squat. You have to do a full round of that. These rounds are made at a minimum 3-minute round, okay? 3-minute round, 1-minute rest. We're shooting for 5 to 10 rounds in a row. The first round after a warm up, jab, cross, hook, uppercut, or jab, cross, hook, overhand. Either one's fine. I know a lot of you guys love that overhand at the end of that combination. So I'm going to do a few combos into the bag, and I'll do a few combos looking at you as if I was shadow boxing. And every time we're shadow boxing, don't put your feet in concrete. Don't stay stationary with your feet. Move around a little bit. Have fun with it. We use this a lot of times for a good cardio, but also we use this as a break from all the high intensity training we're doing. All right, so jab, cross, hook, overhand. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Coming at you. All right, so that's the combo. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. How I'd like you to throw it in your round is we ladder up. So in other words, we start with the jab, then we throw the 1-2, then we throw the 1-2 hook, then we do the 1-2 hook, overhand, and you just keep building that. So every time you start over, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So you just build from there. All right, that was round 1. Round 2, we're going to do some light kick combinations. So, get in your fighting stance, just low kicks. Throw some knees up there. And we're just warming up the hips and the legs. All right, somebody's in front of you, kick him in the knee. Somebody's to the side of you, knee. Behind you, knee. Stay on your feet. Just real quick, short kicks. We're just getting warmed up. Okay? Think of barking the shins, hitting sideways, hitting with the ball of the foot, hitting with the inside edge of the heel. And you see I'm not kicking that hard. That's a 3-minute round, okay? Now, what we're gonna do in the next round, so we had our punch round, we had our kick round, now we're gonna do elbows round. So, elbows. I'll just show a few elbows, and I'll show you how you can kind of put them into a format. So, the spearing elbow. You bring your elbow up, cover your ear, you're hitting with the tip of the elbow. Spearing elbow. Some people like to touch their head. Doesn't matter which one, you're just stepping in. That's actually an elbow strike. I'm doing it with my right hand. Okay? Now, the next thing is the basic horizontal elbow. Just gonna fold my hand over and turn. You wanna keep this hand here? That's fine. You wanna keep it here like a boxer? That's fine. Just come across your nose area with that horizontal elbow. Then we have the up elbow, which is coming up. You have the down elbow, or some people call it the tomahawk elbow, where you're chopping down. All right. Then we have the back elbow, which is anything coming this direction. Like say I threw a hook and I missed. Come back with an elbow, or you can kind of come up with that as well. If you throw that big overhand right, you can come up with that elbow. Or if you're wheeling, if you guys are training them, you know the wheeling techniques. Okay, that's an up elbow or a back elbow. Now, how do you put that into a round? We're just moving around. Elbow, elbow, elbow. Cross, elbow, elbow, hammer. Elbow, elbow, up, down. Tomahawk, up. Tomahawk, cross. Tomahawk, cross. Up, up. Jab, jab, elbow. 1, 2, elbow. Spear, spear. So that's your elbow round. It's going to loosen and warm up the whole upper part of your shoulders and your upper back. Now, the next round, combine all that stuff together. So your kicks can be a little higher, your legs should be plenty warm now, and just have some fun with it. I'll do some of the bag, and I'll do some just doing it towards the camera. All right, so fight round. We just call it fight round. So you get the idea of that one. Each one of these rounds, 3 minutes. Now we're going to add a knee. So on this one, if they're a 3-minute round, I like breaking it up. 1 minute, practicing isolation. 2 minute, second minute, add it to your technique. Third minute, fight with it. All right, the knee. We're going to lift the knee up. That's an up knee. But we're trying to drive forward too. So pop your hip up and shove that hip forward. So I'm going this direction into the bag, as well as a little bit of lift in it. All right, so knee. So that will be my first minute. Second minute, let's say I do a 1-2 knee. So, and move around with it. I'm trying to stay here so you guys can see me. And then third minute, throw it into a fight of your round. Third minute of that round, throw it into a fight scenario. You can even add it to that ladder. So you get the idea. That's the knee round. And our last round for today is going to be fighting outside. Just fighting, making sure you lots of movement, and then hitting a sprawl. And a sprawl is nothing more than dropping your hips to the ground like a burpee, but I don't want you slamming into the deck. So, sprawl, I want you to squat real low, place your hands out, and just pop your hips down, head up. If you know how to sprawl, you can hit one side, other side out. But in the beginning, hands down, deep squat, hands down, throw the feet back. So, we're moving around, throwing some jabs and crosses, and then every once in a while, hit the sprawl, come back up. So do that for your 3-minute round. There you have it, a handful of rounds on Boxing Day. Train hard, train at your level, win the day.